This week on Stealing the Spotlight, brought to you by McClellan's Contracting and Roofing. Nestled in Bloomfield, you'll find the Clement Way Graffiti Alley, the lone legal graffiti alley in Pittsburgh.
You can have some freedom here. You get to express yourself. I don't get around, so I watch it, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Until they outline it with the details, it's amazing.
It's located behind Trace Brewing, a passion project that stems back to 2020 for the company's head of marketing, Adam Sorma.
Seeing these types of experiences in other cities, we thought it was important for folks to have a space to create art legally and for free. So we decided to basically designate this half, or this sort of wall on the side of our building to just be a free legal graffiti wall. You know, we see folks come out to paint and to create and express themselves, and to do so freely and legally. It's beautiful. You know, it's one of those things where we can stage a photo, or we can stage a design, but what happens out here is truly a rotating installation of art.
Now it's a canvas for graffiti artist Maximiliano Gonzalez, Shane Pilster, and their company Do What We Love, a message they're spreading one can of spray paint at a time.
We've definitely worked with so many different nonprofits. We've worked in education with youth. Like, I've personally worked with thousands of kids in the last 15 years. If anything, if we are able to give a couple of people a new insight and a new perspective on what graffiti is, what spray can art is, then I think we've had some pretty positive impact on the community.
Gonzalez goes by the artist name Gems. They were arrested in 2016 as Pittsburgh's most wanted graffiti artist. Instead of finding a new job, they continued following their passion of creating art, doing so with a clear goal.
We just want to try to break down a lot of access to barriers to graffiti art and spray paint, rather than having to pursue spray paint art exclusively through illegal means. We want people to be safe and comfortable with wherever they're at. And we just want to have more spaces like these.
Pilster and Gonzalez's work can be seen everywhere in Pittsburgh, from the north side to the south side to even inside of Dick's Sporting Goods. They hope this is just the beginning.
I think that it's always been here, and now that it's more in the public light in a positive way, people are really starting to appreciate all facets. All of those things have really helped get Pittsburgh's mindset into the more worldly view, which is very accepting of spray paint as an art form.
I think the city does need to definitely work on its relationship between the larger community and the graffiti artists, so that there's more of a social acceptance behind it. And to the point where local store owners, anyone that has a blank wall, can be able to contact a local graffiti writer, graffiti artist, or a muralist and say, hey, can you come paint my wall? I think every wall in the city deserves a mural, deserves some more color, and unfortunately Pittsburgh's known as a pretty gray city, so we want to change that.
So the next time you're traveling in Pittsburgh, look around. You may just find the next graffiti art masterpiece, a work of art and a message that started with just one bottle of spray paint. Reporting in Bloomfield, Darren Zaslow, Stealing the Spotlight.